Welcome back aboard the game train. My name is James.
My name is TJ.
Our first trial episode of Outer Wilds went pretty well, so we've decided to make some more, because it's a great game and there is a good reception for it.
I'm very excited.
TJ, roast the marshmallow faster.
I have played through this game before. So I will not be on the controls anymore. I will leave the sense of discovery and wonder to these two chuckle fucks.
Whoa.
They will be passing the controller between them as they see fit.
I prefer to see myself as a fuckle chuck.
And while we're just getting started,
why can't I hear the music?
Can I? Yeah, what is going on with that?
I had to turn my volume up a little bit on my headset.
Oh, there we go. This game's all about the music.
Make your own kind of music.
I might fuss with that a little more later, but it seems good for now. But while we are getting started, can I pose a question to you two?
Yes.
What color are you the most afraid of?
Oh, 2 questions you want to pose now?
I'm afraid.
What color am I most afraid of?
That's what I said.
Probably green, like mold green, the green of a toxin.
What color am I most afraid of? Like a washed out white, like I'm in a warehouse or a department store that was made with as cheap materials as possible.
I would say for me, it's also like a white, like an off-white, because those are the same color as the eyes of the gangly man.
Oh. How is your father?
I hardly know her.
She's transitioned. Don't touch.
Oh.
Just leave it there.
That way.
'Cause he knows if he names a specific part or appendage that I'll just start touching another one. But if he leaves
We're
it
recording this.
as a blanket, don't touch.
Do you
then-
want a documentary to get made about you?
I mean,
I'll cancel you like that.
I've been talking to Netflix for a while.
They think his story's very interesting.
So I got this great pitch for a show. You guys expose my crimes. And then we get a whole bunch of victims to talk about it.
We'll call it Making a Martyrer.
Oh, whoa.
That's
Multi-episode callback.
Yeah. People are gonna have to watch a different series to get that joke.
You gotta be all up on the game train lore if you want in on this, man. Let's fucking go. I wanna go to that green planet.
There are a bunch of things to explore on this planet.
On the surface here?
Yep.
There's one right there.
Ruins and caves and things you can check out. Lots to do, lots to see.
So
Surfing.
much to do, so much to see.
Whoa.
Oh. We can sustain damage?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when we blew up last episode?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I blocked out my complete annihilation. Oh, you just put
That's
it
good.
together willy-nilly.
I just have to hold extra repair, and that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing.
And just whip up some glass real quick.
Closed due to fire damage. The old radio tower, while an important landmark, is unfortunately closed thanks to the unsanctioned flight testing of an extremely powerful model rocket. While we hope to repair the radio tower in the future, all construction efforts are currently focused on the planned museum expansion at the observatory. Sincerest apologies, except to Slate and Micah.
They really just printed
Hornfells.
the full email. They didn't like make a condensed signed version. They just went, I'm not paid enough for this.
There's a
I'm forwarding the
full-
email.
I'm just going to print that out, and that's going to be the thing. How do we do, like, downward thrust? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Downward thrust?
Or, like, an upward...
You've got...
You hold the joystick and then you just
Yeah.
go into the direction that you want to thrust.
You got a boost
Oh,
that, as I've been trying to tell you guys, is powerful enough to reach escape velocity from Brittle Hollow.
You can fly to other planets with that.
That's a specific joke for a specific person.
Code Driver J. If you want to join our Discord, a young
Bus
man
Driver
proves
J.
James wrong.
Driver J.
God damn it. Yeah, that one.
Sergeant J. Captain.
That's fun.
You can go in there.
That geyser? Well, I know where we're going next. But what's up here first? Nothing.
Nothing.
Forest.
Riveting.
Back door.
No, that's
Okay.
the same one.
I see why you were hesitant when I said I should play.
I didn't put that together.
I'm a little kid in a candy store over here.
It was
moment.
more from what I've seen and heard. Stratford, why don't you tell us about your experience watching him play Heavy Rain?
I've talked about it on this channel before. He brushed his teeth for at least 5 minutes. I saw him do architecture. I saw him shower. I did not see him watch his child. His child died horribly in the prologue.
I killed Sean.
Charting stars again, out by the radio tower. They're so bright out here. I only wish I were able to record them faster. Admittedly, I could use more patience. I get so engrossed in my work that sunrise becomes an unwelcome deadline and daylight a grating slog. The days begin to blur. I resent the sun and all. Someday, I'll have to study the mechanics of how time manages to slow to a syrupy crawl whenever I'm anticipating something. In the meantime, I've turned to Gabbro and our resident expert in leisurely whiling away the hours, who recommends the following. Gabbro's foolproof steps for dozing off. Light a nice cozy campfire and get comfortable.
Check.
Gaze deeply into the serene warmth. Let time begin to slip away as you allow the flames to lull you into a peaceful slumber. Put your hand into your pants. If Gabbro knew I'd taken notes, they'd probably think I'd finally cracked, but I refuse to accept sass from an astronaut who deliberately burns their marshmallows. I mean, I'm a scientist.
God
If
damn
I
it,
start
I'm a
taking
scientist.
notes, people will think I'm crazy.
That
This
does look...
jetpack system makes me feel like when I have dreams about flying, but I can never quite fly, really. But I can't jetpack very well either.
That little spot did look cozy as fuck.
Right? He had a fucking nice chair there. I want to go to the geysers. Let's...
You can go in there.
The sun has taunted me for the last time. I've begun to wonder, do these portals we see break causality? If so, can I break the sun? Maybe it is his fault. Am I one step ahead of the plot? Does somebody
I think
not
that's
like
a
the
crater
sun?
you can check out.
Is someone destroying?
I don't remember if that's...
So far, he's my only suspect, because
Where
he's
we
the only one to
started.
say something mean about the sun.
Or if that's a new crater.
Where were you when the sun blew up?
What's a new grade? This?
Yeah, I can't remember if that's where we started or if that's a different spot. I think that's... Nope, that's a new spot.
Oh, shit. That looks spooky.
Is that where we started, though?
I do want to
No.
go in the geysers first.
Geyser.
Buzzing the radio tower there.
What about the radio tower?
You're just skimming very close to the ground.
Oh,
If only I had some way to repair it easily.
Yeah, shame.
It's one small step for steps, one giant leap for my activation energy.
Whee!
Whoa.
Splash.
Are you in?
I'm in the place
You were close.
Careful.
that. Ooh.
My legs!
I forget that
That'll
death
totally
is real.
launch you in space.
Yep.
I haven't. I get a turn. Going on Groundhog Day rules.
TJ's used over half of his fuel.
Oh shit!
What a
Forgot fuel is.
what a fuel. Wow.
Caught in another geyser.
Is there like a core geyser?
So I was thinking
There's like
of
a little loop you can go through and stuff and things.
making a moon-themed musical called
I think there's a little cave
Geyser
in there
Dolls.
somewhere.
A cave in here?
Before you jump in,
Yes.
you might want to refuel your jetpack.
Ooh. At the ship?
Yeah.
I ship it. This is really fun.
It looks fun.
Careful with that.
I don't say that resentfully.
Careful with that booster though, because it does use a lot more fuel. So behind you, yeah, yep.
This game has a calming vibe even when you're dying.
Yeah, it's definitely a cozy game, including when you well, you'll see.
Shit yourself to death?
We'll get there.
That was my
I
favorite
waited
part of the
anxiously.
game too.
There are some things I'm very looking forward to experiencing for the first time.
If I don't get a character saying something along the lines of the Lannisters send their regards and like stabbing me in the heart, I'm gonna be very upset. Do you have a lantern or some kind of tool?
Yeah, you got a flashlight.
Oh, there we go.
Whoa.
I think there's
This is freaky.
somewhere around here. I think there might be a little.
You're at the Erd Tree roots? Or maybe this is some kind of Stranger Things monster.
Back into the tunnels.
I think that's where you came from. That's a geyser out, I believe. Oh my god.
That did kind of get me.
Yeah, I don't like to admit that I tensed up.
It's dark and scary in here, and I'm underwater.
Yeah.
I'm a mammal.
Well, apparently you're not
Maybe
I
in
guess-
here.
drowning yet.
I guess this is.
Oh, because you got a lot of O2.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Here's the little thing I was thinking of.
Cute. It's the Zonai ruins. Or whatever the. What are the aliens called?
What is it
Zone, I
mean?
know it.
Nomai?
The Nomai.
Oh, yeah. I had an equally
You
bad
can
pun.
read the little scroll on the floor.
You can, yeah, remember their language is like always spiraled,
Is it?
which has got to
Oh, I
be
see.
really hard because,
After closing operation,
like,
mining site 2A wouldn't be
Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
wouldn't be
no, I want to see what it says.
safe for the native life dwelling in some of these caves pools. So unfortunately, we'll have to mine one of the other sites.
I'm gonna read it normal now. There are 4 other cave sites that look promising.
A few.
Oh, there are a few other cave sites. What about Site 2B? It shares similar formations and strata. That sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate if mining site 2B proves safe for this native
He's
species?
joking. He's
We'll
totally
move our
joking.
work there. This is my crash reading.
let me just step in. Site 2B is safe. Coleus says we'll continue. I'm sorry. You should actually.
We'll continue to monitor our activity and its effect on life here.
I don't want to
On
actually
the
hurt his
opposite
feelings.
hand, new life. No, it's okay. My feelings are hurt. This, this species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust, and I believe they'll thrive in the long run. The geyser just got so loud. Be cautious near the pools if you visit 2A to meet them. I was watching them once during a rest, and the hours escaped from me. They're fascinating. I wonder what their fourth eye does. They remind me of a subterranean species that my mentor Melore once told me about from when our clan used to travel across this universe.
They're talking about us.
I imagine she
Oh!
would have enjoyed these life forms greatly.
Cool!
We don't have 4 eyes.
We do.
What?
We do.
I thought we
Our
had
little
3.
purple guy does. Oh.
Oh, it's the other
So
guys that
I
have
think
3 on the statues.
These geysers are a way out. The
Is there anything
geyser,
else in here?
the geyser to our right, I think, puts us back in the loop, which we might want to check out. We might not have seen everything.
What does this tell us?
I think that's what they were talking about, the
little
ponds
species.
with the little critters
Oh.
with 4 eyes.
Oh my.
No, my.
Oh
The
no my god.
interloper.
I hardly know her.
Well, let's get on out of here. Is that a structure? Let's not get on out of here.
Ride the geyser, my man.
No, he's in too deep.
Cause I'm in too deep. I'm trying to ride the geyser. I don't understand why.
Maybe you gotta step in it, like, closer to the origin.
Oh, I'm at. I see.
I don't know. Just a guess. I'm not sure about that.
You
I was reaching
You're
like
not sure? This is life or death.
Where that line is, the water stops, so I can't swim all the way up to the platform.
Yeah.
Cause I'm in too deep.
Well, we'll get back to you when we figure out geysers here on the game train. We did it. You overshot it.
Yeah,
I can't do
Don't break your
nothing
legs.
right.
You went too
Don't
high.
break your legs. Give yourself a little thrust.
Oy.
That hurt. I keep doing that. Mining site 2B. Oh, or not 2B?
To be or not to be. The answer is not to be because nobody really uses that streaming platform.
We watched something on it.
Really?
Yeah, they had like one free movie that
Yep.
we were into.
Oh!
Because I'm in 2B, the
Imagine-
mining site.
You go to like school to be an archaeologist. You spend years to get your doctorates, and then you die singing that 2000 song. Just walking right into a pit.
That would suck. Bad way to die.
Going under.
This is a cool fucking ruin. Oh,
Would that I had that in Crash.
the crash pack. You actually do get a jetpack in one of the later games as like a temporary stage item, and it is not as helpful as you'd imagine.
Dare to
Stratford.
dream.
It's a whole worse way to play the game.
Oh, I'm sure it's like you get one double jump, and now it's like
You should jump in that,
It's gonna
I think
take
you
me
should
to
too.
salvation.
idiot. Just kidding.
it seems really intentional.
I almost walked straight off.
Yeah.
One of my fallen
The
brothers.
bones of an infant.
Huh?
Those were a child's bones.
You don't know that.
You're right.
You can tell by the pelvis.
A separate species,
The pubic bone is
a little
premature.
person. It could be a child. Um,
Oh, does anyone want
God.
to take a turn on reading these?
sure. I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. Oh dear diary. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timberheart's ore only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. If they're sealing off all the entrances, I hope they planned a core dingly.
Accordingly.
I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. How else would he improve? Wow, we relate to that heavily here.
Beautiful.
It paints a pretty picture, doesn't it?
So there's ore
There appears to
on
be
Ash
some
Twin
corridor down there.
surrounding its a base in its core.
Corridor for ore.
Corridor or for
You know, I've heard of the Ash Twins
Projections.
in a different franchise, although I think that was more of a adult franchise.
Pick it. No, go.
just a sec. I want to see what else there is.
Pick up the. You want,
Pick up the Triforce. It's right on the
Okay,
ground.
We definitely need the Triforce. Oh, this is the whole like.
This is the
back
projection
in time
stone.
thing.
I'm not bad at my job. You're bad at your job.
Oh, go Teds. What the fuck?
Now let's just take a quick peek right into the cosmos.
and
Let's
then
go
we
back.
can go do. Oh, okay.
I want to see if I can see any
You
more
want another
details.
hit? All right. Here's a little lick of infinity.
When we're done here, we can do some more reading.
There's one goat.
Oh no! Oh,
You're lucky you're in a low gravity environment.
I got caught on a hallucination,
While
man.
we are experiencing approximately 1G, which is just a nominal gravity environment.
Hey, that's 10 meters per second.
Actually, 9.8
When-
meters per second squared.
Did you
if we're
account for
talking-
wind resistance?
If we're talking about Earth, anyway.
I'm totally
Did you account for
lost.
wind resistance?
I am
I'm not.
lost.
I'm not sure how the math checks out on whatever planet this is. Timberhearth. That's it.
If you took physics.
I didn't.
Anyway, gravity accelerates at all things accelerate at 9.8 meters per second because
Squared.
squared.
Jesus.
I can't learn. My gratitude for the latest shipment. Oh, wait, no. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Titan project. Once we have finished the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Where Rami and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks. This is exciting news! Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine? If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better. The smallest flower opening in the shell that projects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster.
Well,
Uh-oh.
sounds like we need to put a crack in the ash.
Or else disaster happens. Or the other way around. If
We are at about 20 minutes.
Wait, was that another pedestal to the left?
I think we might even be over 20 minutes because I didn't start my timer right away.
What else is new?
were we doing hour-long episodes?
Did you do all of those
I
pedestals?
was just
Yeah.
expecting to start doing 20-minute episodes. But if you guys want to record for, another 2 hours,
How long is a cycle? Oh, that may have answered my question.
22 minutes, I believe. So that
Oh,
actually,
TJ.
I think that was it, huh?
yeah, I believe so.
Maybe if you hang out in the water, you'll survive.
Yeah. Maybe this planet will be spared, right? Oh god.
There's the neutrinos
That's bad.
or whatever.
I'm hearing a lot of...
I didn't even think about that. I suppose that would
These
be
episodes
a
end
great way
themselves.
to, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Although it might get a little fucky if we die during one and then it resets the timer or whatever.
Oh yeah, like die of accidental causes.
Luckily, I've never been known for dying in video games I play.
Maybe we just always keep going until the supernova happens in a run. You know what I mean? Like even
Yeah.
if somebody dies,
we can experiment with
Always
then we
be
have
closing.
some longer episodes. I don't know.
Always be,
Like you said,
be
it's,
closing.
Why don't you pause so we don't run down our timer for this cycle?
Sure.
So we can pick up at the next stop on the game train. You're still not pausing. You're still.
Do it.
You're not.
You have to make a full episode out of this.
It's not. Just killed yourself in front of your buddy. It's okay. He's not going to remember.
Unless it's a parallel reality and he is just horrified.
Hey, I remember when we did that.
3 whole
Peter,
frames.
Remember the time? Well, catch you on the next stop on the game train, which will be right
Thanks
here.
for joining us.
Cause I'm in too deep and my balls are
Star
green. and
Man! He will go to stars. Well, everybody, I've been left alone here on the game train. My 2 buddies just up and left, and now it's a one-man show. And you know what? They're going to try to stop me. They're going to try to say this isn't the Stratford Hour. And maybe that's
That's good for
true,
me.
but you can always follow
That's good for
me
you.
on my social media platform. And I'm not talking about social media mainstream. I'm talking about the real Stratford social media info. Well, we're working on a title, but I'm coming up with my own platform. And I've sent several emails to the Winklevoss twins. I think that's the name of the people who originally made Facebook.